So what would I call you if I was so inclined? Shadow Moon.
So you are in this project because you like Canadians, or how did you got into it?
I mean, I love Canadians. They're quite possibly the friendliest people
doesn't?
in
Yeah.
the world for no reason. They're just happy all the time. I love them. They're great. And our crew was fantastic. And we're always, we're still in contact. We wrapped in November. We're still in contact now. They're great people. I love them to bits, and I can't wait to get back for season 2. But no, I owe this to the fans. You know, the fans, my fans online. Starz kind of put forward a casting Shadow search. They wanted the fans to put forward their ideas of who they wanted Shadow to be, who to play Shadow, and my name kept popping up. You know, so it kind of turned up on my social media, on my Twitter, and I was kind of like, what is it? What is this? And so I pushed it to my agent, who said, yeah, this is great, blah 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 blah. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. This is a great project. That's a great character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in. Like, ask if they'll see me. And so the casting were like, yeah, sure, we'd love to see him. So I started auditioning. 5 months later, and 16 tapes later, which is basically unheard of.
Was this fun, or did you?
It started off as fun, but I felt like I was doing a different dance every week. It was so many different times.
You're serious about the tapes?
Sorry?
You're serious about the tapes?
There was like 16 tapes, 16 different auditions.
What did you do?
I did Mr. Wednesday scenes, Laura scenes, happy scenes, sad scenes, because it's such a complex character who's got so many layers, and they wanted to make sure that whoever's to play Shadow had the versatility to kind of go on this emotional roller coaster that Shadow's going to go on over the next couple of seasons. So I was very happy with, coming out the other end of 5 months of work with the trophy, coming away with a part. I feel very blessed.
I think that shows how much will you put in this project. Like,
15
tapes.
It was a lot of work, but they had to be sure, and I'm very grateful that they chose me in the end.
They told me you died.
Who said I died, puppy?
How did you got into American Gods? What did fascinate you in this project?
Well, I mean, I was cast. It was kind of a very quick, kind of super lucky situation. I was sent the first few episodes, and I was offered the role, and I sort of had 24 hours to decide because they were trying to do it really quickly, and I loved it immediately. I think the way that they've written the character of Laura is, I mean, she might be my favorite character that I've ever played, because she's just, she's kind of awful. She's just she's really mean, but in a fun way, at least fun for me. It was very fun to play her, but she just it was fun to see a woman written with just no self-awareness, no concern for anyone else's feelings. I feel like it's so rare that you see that, and that was really exciting for me. But the only thing that I was slightly hesitant about was doing television, not because I have anything against television. I mean, I watch it all the time and I love it, and I think TV, especially right now, is fantastic. But, I was nervous about signing on to something for such a long time. And I ended up meeting with Brian Fuller and Michael Green that afternoon. They came to my neighborhood, met me for a drink, and within about 15 minutes, they convinced me because
fast.
they just were so cool, and I loved their ideas, and I just knew that, if I'm going to work with anyone for 3 to 7 years, I wanted it to be that group of people. So it all happened kind of immediately. I heard about it, and I signed on a few days later.
Either the world is crazy, or you are.
Did you know him before you got asked for the auditioning? Or
I knew of him. I knew of him,
but you haven't read.
I didn't realize that he what he did. So I'd seen Stardust, and we all know about Stardust and Coraline, and all these books that Sandman. It's you don't realize how much his work. He's got a huge library of work, and it's incredible to think how anyone would not know him. But after this kind of blew up and my casting was announced, I really realized that Neil Gaiman is a rock star. He is known over the world. His book alone was translated into 30 different languages, you know, and Amazon Prime Video are going to be, you know, transmitting to, I think it's 200 territories. You know, I didn't even know there were 200 territories in the world. That's amazing. But it's great to see it's got this global reach, and that Neil Gaiman is everywhere. He really is a superstar, and after spending so much time with him now, he's a beautiful, beautiful man. You know, not just intelligent. He inspired me to actually go and take this Shadow Moon tour that you know that they're doing in American Gods. You know, because he originally did that in America when he first went to America, and now I want to go because of the stories that he told me on set. He's an inspirational man, and I feel very blessed to now know him.
Come with me.
Everyone worships something. What do you worship in real life?
I don't know. It's a tricky question. I didn't grow up religious in any way. I'd like to think that I'm not the kind of person who really worships, you know, what we refer to as the new gods in this show. I don't think I really worship technology. After the few conversations that I've had with everyone here today, it seems like maybe I worship television, which is a bit of a worry. But I think my favorite way to look at spirituality, and it's terrible because I don't even know where the quote is from, but there's this quote I like, which is, God is not above us, God is between us. And I think that's what I worship is, you know, human connection, I suppose, which sounds really wanky and lame and sentimental, cool. But, you know, yeah.
I think that's cool because so many people just hanging out of smartphones, like when they gathering around with friends, like, okay, what do you want to eat? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's really bad nowadays.
But I think there's room for, you know, I'm down with whatever anyone wants to worship, so long as they don't use it to sort of as an excuse to treat other people badly. I think as long as whatever you worship allows for you to be kind and empathetic to all people, then go for it.
So you're open for everything.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I think so.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Your body says a lie.
People keep saying that, but I say do as I say and not as I do, kids at home, for sure. I love meat and candy, sweets. I'm so bad. I love pizza, burgers, fries, any chocolate. And I don't like fruit. I don't like vegetables, and I don't like seafood. I'm a child. I'm terrible. So it's the only reason I go to the gym is because my diet is so bad. But if I had to worship something, it would be chocolate.
You have good genes, man.
I've got very good. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.